athletics. Now, KLBK Sports Connection with Faith Douglas.
State championship, what do you think is going to be easy? You know, this isn't going to be a 40-point beating. It's going to be a battle, and man, it's, like I said, just so proud of these guys, man. It's been an amazing ride.
Happy Sunday and welcome to your KLBK Sports Connection, and happy March Madness. We finally made it to the crazy busy spring full of sports, but before we get into all of the games, congratulations to the 3A state champions, Shallowater Phillies. The Phillies beat the Huntington yesterday in San Antonio and had quite the return party to the 806. The Phillies battled back to the top the entire game, trailing pretty much until the last minute of the game, and then of course dominating in overtime for the win. In overtime, Keely Williams scored 7 points, and she was named the MVP of this game. Congrats to her, but also Carly Buckley, Lindley Wright, and Keely Williams all again made the state all-tournament team. These ladies are all returning next season for the Phillies, and they now have their own chapter in the Phillies state champ history book, a tradition these girls have been watching for years.
You know, I wanted that so bad. Ever since I was little, I've loved basketball. I wanted this medal. I wanted it because, like, and God was on my side. My team was on my side. The only thing I can think right now is God is so good that He gave me the opportunity to be with this team and to have the ability to play.
While high school hoops is within a week of being done altogether, the Texas Tech men's basketball team is trying to win out the last few regular season games. They took down West Virginia on the road yesterday, and they did so without 2 of their big guys, Warren Washington and Kai Lindsay, playing all around solid basketball. In the second half of this game is what did it for the Red Raiders yesterday. Despite getting down double digits early on, Tech out-rebounded the Mountaineers. They took care of the ball better, and they caused more turnovers, won all of the loose balls. And oh yeah, Joe Toussaint made his presence known, being back at his former school with 21 points and 7 assists. This was the men's 20th win, securing their spot in the NCAA tournament.
We needed to be on a few things that we felt like were real foundations for the scouting report. And the second half, to hang in there in the second half, I did think our defense, I mean, you look, they only had made 1 3 the second half. And that's a big part of, I mean, it got some open looks, but they were really deep. And I thought it was pushed out to where we wanted to. And then, you know, we had foul trouble to start the game on our forwards, but I thought our ability to make it difficult for the ball to go in there and then to guard the three-point line was a big deal.
LSU faced rivals West Texas A&M yesterday up I-27 in Canyon, and the ladies took care of business first, winning 61-58, after going into the fourth quarter up 21 points. This win now secures the Lady Sharps' second consecutive West Divisional title in the Lone Star Conference. They finished their regular season 16-6 and will now head to the LSC Championship as the number 5 seed. Now for the men, they also took down the Buffs 72-67, never once trailing in this game, and Ethan Duncan led them with 27 points. The Sharps will now head to the Lone Star Conference tournament. The Texas Tech baseball team wrapped up their series with Gardner-Webb in Game 3 today after blowing them out the last 2 days. Trendon Parrish spent almost 3 innings on the mound. Here's one of his 3 strikeouts for the day. Bottom of the 4th, and Damian Bravo up to bat. He hits one way out to center. Brings in Cade McGee, and that'll tie up the scoreboard at 4 at this point. Then Bravo back up to the plate a little bit later, the bottom of the 6th, and he sends a grounder down the middle, ends up RBI, and the Red Raiders sweep them with a win today, 9-5. And thanks to Trendon Parrish's performance on the mound, he got Texas Tech out of a pickle today.
Trendon's a guy that has the ability to be efficient when the ball's down and he's sinking it. He's got a chance to get a lot of ground balls. He's a guy that we've always looked at as a guy that could start. Obviously, we did start him early on in his career. Today goes, he came in, executed some pitches in a big moment. I thought he commanded the fastball as good as he has in a long time, which is a good sign for us.
The Texas Tech softball crew looking to pick up their 4th win of the weekend over New Mexico State this afternoon. Maddie Cole in the circle today, and she strikes out 9. This is in the first inning. There one's one of her strikeouts, but that'll be a career high for her. Riley Love up to bat. She bounces it to 3rd. They can't field it, so Logan Haleman scores the run. Abby Orick up to bat in the 5th, and get this, she sends this one far enough, not only to homer, but just enough to give them enough runs so that they can run roll the Aggies, and the Red Raiders will do it, winning this one 9-1. Congrats to both softball and baseball teams. This is a great day for softball and baseball.
No, definitely. It's kind of hard to believe like basketball's already coming to a close and it's baseball and softball season, but hey, the weather's nice. Can't complain about that. So yeah.
Either way.
Exactly. But thank you so much, Faith. We'll be right back.